So welcome back, guys. As I said earlier on in my previous video about the 8 most important things to do when you arrive in Ireland, in today's video I'm going to talk about how to apply for a GNIB card and also how to apply for a PPS number and also a PPS card. So stay tuned. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your girl nurse Momo, originally from Ghana, currently coming to you all the way from Ireland, practicing as a nurse. If this is your first time of coming to my YouTube channel, you are very much welcome. In this YouTube channel, I discuss about nursing, lifestyle, and anything at all that would interest you about Ireland. If this sounds like something that you'd be interested in, then remember to hit the subscription bell so that anytime I post my videos, you'll be the first person to be notified. So when you first arrive in Ireland, the stamp placed in your passport by the immigration officers gives you permission to stay in the country for a period of 90 days. So within this 90 days, you are required by the Ghana National Immigration Bureau to apply for a residency card. Okay, so now let's look at how to apply for a residency card. To apply for a residency card, which is called the GNIB card, you need to go online and then search GNIB office near me. So there'll be a list of numbers that will come on your page, and then you can now call and then book for an appointment. Okay, so finally, if you have been able to book for an appointment, you are going to receive an email, okay, confirming that you've been booked for an appointment, which is going to state the date of your appointment and also the time that you need to show up for your appointment. So let's talk about attending your appointment for your GNIB card. On the day of appointment, please remember that you need to at least arrive 30 minutes before time. Okay, so that you don't have to stress yourself. Imagine going to a place for a very first time, and then you end up going there very late. It's going to be stressful for you. So try as much as possible to arrive at least 30 minutes before time to give yourself some time to also relax. Okay, and then now let's talk about some documents to present on the day of appointment. So on the day of appointment, you'll be required to bring along your passport. Okay, and also your proof of address, your contracts, and also your AWS. Remember that on the day of appointment, you're going to make payments of 300 euros. And with this payment, it's supposed to be by card and not by cash. That is why it's very important for you to book for an appointment to get a bank account when you first arrive in Ireland. On this note, if you haven't still watched my first video on the 8 most important things to do when you arrive in Ireland, I'll urge you to try and go and watch that. You get abreast with some of the most important things to do when you arrive in Ireland. So now let's talk about how to apply for a PPS number. That is your personal public service number. So to apply for a PPS number, you need to go online and then type www.mywelfare.ie. After you have typed that, you're going to have a home page open to you. Then on the home page, you're going to choose the option for applying for a personal public service number. So after you've done that, there's going to be another page that's going to open to you. Then you can now click on creating an account with MyGov ID. Yes, so you need to create an account with MyGov ID first before you can now use those details to now log into mywelfare.ie. So after you've logged into that, you're now going to click on Apply Now. So after you've clicked on Apply Now, we are now going to start with the application. Remember that the reason for the application of your personal public number is for employment, because you are here to work. Even though you are here to undergo a period of examination, definitely you are going to use the public number to work. Okay, so you are going to click on Apply Now. So after you finish clicking on Apply Now, it's going to lead you to a different page where you have to now upload your documents. Okay, so now let's look at some of the documents that you need to upload when you're applying for a PPS number. So you'll be required to now upload the colored copy. Okay, so the colored copy of your biometric passport. Now you are going to upload that as well, and then you are going to be required to upload your proof of address. You are going to upload your proof of address and also your atypical working scheme. We all know what the atypical working scheme is. Yes, your ATWS are going to upload that as well. In some cases, you'll be required to also upload a reference letter given to you by your employer. okay, or let's say your contract as well as a proof that you are here to work. Yes. So after you have done with the entire process, you are not going to wait for a specific period of time. Okay, usually between 4 to 5 weeks before you are going to receive your PPS number. So now let's look at what to do next after you receive your PPS number. So after you have finally received your PPS number, what's next? You now have to go online and then type www.myrevenue.ie. You are now going to click on my account, where you'll be led to a different page. So after you are on that page, you can now scroll downwards and then click on request now. So when you click on request now, you are going to be required to provide some information for you to now register your PPS number. And some of the information that will be required is your date of birth, your PPS number, your phone number, your email address, and also your home address. So after you are done with the registration, you now have to wait for a period of 1 week, sometimes 5 working days, for you to now receive a code for you to now access your accounts. So after you've now received the code, you now have to go back, okay, to www.myrevenue.ie for you to now enter your PPS number. Remember, you have to still go through my account first before you can now go back and then now enter your PPS number, your date of birth, and then the code for you to now access your account. So after you've now been able to access your accounts, you can now go to my personal details and then input your bank details, because they'll need your bank details so that in case of any tax refund, they know the right account to put the money in for you to now access. You can now also put in the details of your employer as well. Also, when you are able to now create an account, now the revenue office is now going to send you what we call the tax credit certificate, because it's very, very important. The tax credit certificate helps you to know the right tax that needs to be charged. So it gives the employee the details of your tax, and it's your payee, your universal social charge, and also your PRSI, which is going to be a topic for another day, where I'm going to take us through how to now understand the tax system in Ireland. Let's look at how to apply for a PPS card or public service card. So to apply for a public service card, you need to go online and then type www.gov.ie. So when you are online, you can now scroll through and then pick the option for applying for a public service card. So after you've clicked on applying for a public service card, you can now go through and then you are going to get the options to now get to know some of the public service card centers in your area. So you are able to now click that and then find the number close to your center, and then now you can now call and also make an appointment. So after you have called to make an appointment, you are going to receive a letter or an email confirming the date and also the time of your appointment. Also, your appointment letter is going to include a list of documents that you need to submit. And it's also going to give you categories in an instance where you're an Irish citizen or you're a non-EU citizen. It gives you all those options and also tells you the documents to submit, okay? I'm just going to touch on a few documents that for an overseas nurse, you might be asked to bring along. So you'll be asked to bring a proof of identity, which for overseas nurses, I think our passport would be the best thing to use since you are coming from a different country, and also a proof of address. So your proof of address, it can be a utility bill, it can be a letter from your employer stating where you live, and also, let's say, the tenancy agreement, okay, which can equally help you as well. Also, you'll be asked to also provide your phone number. Okay, so if you have your phone at that instance, it makes it very easy for you to now just prove that this is your phone number. So it's very, very simple. Remember that you are going to provide a signature, and also you are going to take a photograph. So when you are going, try and at least dress a little bit to look very nice. Then when you're taking a photograph, you wouldn't really be bothered. Okay, so after you are done with your appointment, you now have to wait for a specific period of time, usually within 5 to 10 working days, for you to now receive your PPS card or your public service card as well. So this is the end of today's video. I hope that you've really enjoyed this video. If you have, remember to like this video. Also share with your friends, okay? And also remember to follow me on my Instagram page, that is NurseMomo1. And then please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you still haven't. I'm still encouraging you to do so, and I promise to bring you nothing but the best. See you soon on my next video.